Okay. Assalamu alaikum. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. It's a practical subject, as we said, and our intention to read the text, the Quran, the Hadith, or any narration changes the meaning according to our intention to read the text. So it is important to think about our intention. Why are we reading the text? And we said last week, I think it was, that when we have the attitude towards the religious sources, whatever the source we are following, whether it is the Quran or a Hadith or a scholar's work. If we just reduce the religious matters or existential questions to the belief in the Creator and say that religion is this, nothing more, then that's what I believe in God. I'm a spiritual person. I don't deny. But of course, what happens that my practical life will be based on, I believe in God. He created the world. Yes, I'm created by God. That's correct. Now, my practical life, my personal choices will be based on.
My own doing.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
See?
My own doing.
Yes, my own choices. And according to the culture I learned from, I have been through, or I have been trained, or from the society, or you're from family life, or for your own choice, for your according to your own like. Is it possible to worship God by believing in God only as the Creator? Is it possible? The worship is a connection between you and your Creator, and acknowledge the Creator. But how are we going to put this connection, this acknowledgement of the Creator into my practical life if I follow my own choice? How am I going to connect myself to Him if I don't have an, if you like, organic relationship between me and Him, my Creator? So my senses must be acknowledged as prepared, given by Him, and I have to adjust my senses, the choice, or adjust my senses to His choice. And I have to connect them by organically. That this sense is given to me by Him in order to any sense, any human sense, not only reasoning, understanding, any sense. For example, getting angry, or being, feeling sorry, or loving something, appreciating the value of something. These senses are given to me in order to, why? Why are they given to us? Anybody? Come on, speak.
Question their existence, where is it coming from? Why am I getting these feelings?
Yeah, and then question, where did I get these feelings? So that, okay,
So I can use them.
God created them, yes, so that
I can use them.
use in order, how? Or for to use them, yeah, I'm using it, whether I believe that they are created by God or not, I'm using it. Do you think those people who don't acknowledge God don't use their feelings?
To use them to understand myself, and then through that understand that I'm created and understand my creator through those feelings.
So understand that they are given to me in order to be used to know
My creator.
who he is, my creator, who he is.
And the attributes of that creator.
I mean, who he is, because these are, we call them attributes of the creator, but how do we know them? There are, of course, the argument, this subject is directly related to the difference between attributes of God may be learned from religious sources, or attributes of God may be learned through human senses, because he is the creator of it. This is the second. Attributes of God can be learned through human senses and using the text as the checkpoint.
I have a quick question. How did we, our senses, we came to the conclusion, Radwa and Ehab, that our senses are given to us to utilize, but even before realizing that they need to be utilized, I'm trying to see the connection between, my feelings are given to me, then I question where is it coming from, There has to be a more thorough process where I realize that these feelings are not the product of my own doing.
Can your doings produce your sense of love, sense of hatred, sense of fear, sense of excitement, sense of concern?
Well, if
your doing produces them, causes them to exist?
Not per se, not necessarily.
Is it possible to attribute?
How is it happening then? How am I feeling if I look at a flower here and I get excited? How?
Yeah, that's how you are made. That's how you are made. If you have not been given this sense of loving the beautiful things, we call them beautiful. That's how we are encoded. We love the appearance of an, let's say, tulip, or carnation, or whatever you call, different kinds of rose. If we were not given this sense, how would I get excited that I like them? Is there any reason of existence of these feelings in the universe? We are talking about the very existence of the feelings.
The feeling gets triggered by me observing something. If
you can direct it. You can use it like the machine. Machine is made. You can use it in this way or another way. But you cannot find any source of existence of your senses. within the universe.
Yes, that point I understand.
Mhm.
Practically, it's really, for me, it's challenging to,
We are not used to.
yes.
It is challenging. We are not used to. Because we keep saying, I like, I am excited, I love, I.
Or the flower I saw this morning, got me excited.
No, flower makes you excited because the flower is the reason of existence for your sense of excitement at the beauty,
It's not the reason, but it's
connection,
acting.
connected. It is already there.
My excitement is already there.
Your sense of
Excitement.
loving the beautiful things or loving something,
Mhm.
even to describe. For example, for you, flower is beautiful. For the rat, the rotten or dead body of an animal is beautiful.
Mhm.
That's how we are made. Rat is made in this way. I am made in this way. We understand that the existence, the source of existence of these things are the source of existence, is the source of existence of the universe. That is how the universe is made.
So I am already endowed with these senses that I experience while
Yeah.
interacting with the universe.
Exactly as you are endowed with your ears, your nose, your skin, your hands, your fingers, biologically and sensually.
Mhm.
So we have to establish this. But it is not difficult to establish this.
You mean practically apply it? Like theory-wise, we cannot
Easy.
do that, but like applying it,
Easy. What are we going to do with them?
right? What do I do with that?
Now, yeah, this is the
What do I do with
question.
them?
What am I going to do with them?
Because I have endless. All of us, we have endless feelings,
So
senses.
that is the reason we spend a lot of time on a very important subject. We believe in God as the creator is necessary but insufficient completely.
Hmm.
If it is not good for the purpose of being given these senses, believe in God gives no result in your life.
No, I totally agree
Pointless.
with that because it looks like I've been created once, just like those winding toys, and that's it. And something happens, and then you ask.
Now, we said people, as soon as we realize that belief in God is necessary but not sufficient for anything at all, we have to develop it. We have to work on it. We have to go through the stages of, first, the universe has been created by an conscious source.
Mhm.
Stage one. Stage two, I am a part of the universe. Stage three, so I am created by this source.
Okay.
Stage four,
Mhm.
I don't consist of only biological existence. I am a human being. I have senses as well. Stage five, was it five?
Yeah.
Stage five, my senses are created by him. A big question mark. Why? What am I going to do with it? I know that I am using my hand, biological. I am using my stomach. I am using my teeth. I know that. I don't need anybody to guide me. But when it comes to using the senses for a purpose, we have to stay there and question seriously. Why do I think that? Do I think that? We have to be careful. I'm not saying what the source says, the Quran says, Bible says. No. Why do I think that these endless different kinds of senses have been given to me. What do you think? No, the people divided into two. After accepting the creatorship of God, so they say, we don't know. We have to learn from the prophets or prophetic teaching, revelation, because they know that there is such thing in their culture. Is it a solution? In this class, we say no, not everywhere, not in the mosques. And common people may not understand that. But you, intelligent people, should understand it. We say no. Why? The religious sources, according to your cultural environment, it may be Christian sources, it may be Buddhist sources, it may be, I don't know, Taoist sources, it may be Muslim sources, it may be Jewish sources. So, and we don't know. Or if you are in a society or in a family background that you have no religious education at all, you say, what are you talking about? Completely baseless. Now, it is a very serious matter. Copy pasting doesn't help me. So I have to question the second one in this class. I have to question that this is created by the one who created the universe. I understand. These senses are given to me in order to know who gave them to me. Because these are the qualities given to me in the form of a trust, in quote unquote trust. I am giving this one to you. You should use it and get to know who I am. Why? Because there is only one answer to this question, that these senses are given to me by an intelligent choice. Now, you have to have these senses. And I am aware of their existence. These are very important stages. I am aware that I have been given this sense or these senses. And I am aware that these are conscious choice, the result of a conscious choice. And why do I think that my maker has given these senses to me? I can logically connect the dots easily within myself. These are the qualities manifested in my existence because I am aware of their existence, in order to know their source of existence, in order to know the source of their existence. If I have this quality, it means I am made by a person, by a conscious choice, a creator who gave this sense to me in order to know that he is the source of the existence of this sense. So he is the creator, he must be absolute, because I cannot define him. Again, this is very important. We should keep repeating this. I cannot define him because he is not the part of this universe. So it is absolute. I cannot give any limit to him.
In terms of this universe, it's absolute.
But I am within the part of this universe. When inevitable, I have no other option. So I have to admit and declare that the source of existence of this sense must be the creator of the universe, who must be absolute.
How do I come to the conclusion that the sense is given to me by the absolute?
By what? Show me any source of existence within the universe, I wouldn't claim that.
Okay,
It's self-evident. Even the source of existence of anything, look, source of existence of anything, any quality of any being, animate, inanimate, plant, stone, whatever,
Right. I understand all that.
cannot be found. The source of existence, be careful with the word.
I get stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Like you said, the universe is created by God. I myself am created by God. I'm given.
But the God specified. God is a
the
generic
creator
name.
of the universe.
The
I'm
creator of
created.
the universe.
Right.
The creator of the universe. Use the creator of the
Okay.
universe. By God, it sounds just imitative.
Okay, so I myself am created by the creator of the universe. Step 3, I am given certain senses, qualities, and now I'm questioning where these qualities are coming from. And that's where the struggle lies.
Where can they come from?
I don't know.
No, we cannot know within the universe because there is no source. Because if you study the existence of anything, you will see that there is no source of existence of anything within this universe.
So you're saying these senses are not coming from this universe?
No, cannot be.
Where are they?
How? Because there is no source of existence of anything in the universe. That's human logic.
So how do I feel them? How do I experience them? How do we explain that?
Source of existence of anything? Question. You are a human being. You have been given the ability to question.
Okay.
Question.
But we're actually feeling
For example, let's say,
the first
can the source of existence of a particle found within the universe? It is in the universe, together, existing together with the universe, as it is with it is all, we call them laws, principles of creation. It is all laws of creation, laws of existence, all together. Those people are very simple-minded people. Those people who say that the universe exists by itself, they say universe exists by itself and the laws are developing, improving itself. Where was the laws before the existence of the universe? Do you think there was the source of existence, or there was a field of existence where the laws existed, and then these laws controlled the universe? What are you talking about? Then there must be a source of existence existing prior to the existence of the universe. That's what we call them God. We call it God, the creator. So creator has given, must have given existence to the material appearance of it and the I wouldn't say laws, because laws are our fabrications, naming, the order within it exists. It means together. So you are given existence with two arms and with consciousness and everything, human senses, to use them together. So your senses do not have a prior existence to your existence.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The qualities of beings do not have a prior existence to the existence of the matter itself. These are essential. I don't understand. People say that we believe in God. I don't know how. I don't know why. Whatever the tradition they follow, I don't care. Because if someone is not aware of the simple basics, how could they say that we believe in God? It is an assumption saying that then a universe must have a creator. It's so complicated. That's it. Is it a wrong assumption? No. but it doesn't convince human consciousness. No.
So going back to what you just said, my senses do not have prior existence to my existence. I'm in total conformity with that. So when I'm given existence, my senses are also given existence.
Together with your bodily, physical existence.
Okay. And when I'm interacting with the universe, these senses are given existence as well, right? Within me. So when I'm looking
as
at,
you are given re-existence
Mhm.
in a new shape, new form,
Mhm.
they are also given existence by the one who is
Okay,
absolute.
so this is a good start.
Yeah.
So now we're trying to establish the absolute.
Hmm.
Like I'm trying to, from stage 2, I'm trying to connect that to my senses come into existence with the renewal of my existence.
Or whatever it is, as we are at every moment, because we shouldn't make the subject is already obscure to us, because we never think of these matters as so-called believers. I don't know how, but we are believers. So okay, I'm not saying we are deniers, but we are believers. You know, I don't know what we mean by it. So. Don't make it, every moment. Or take one instant and talk about it. And if there are 2 instances of existence, it means it is twice. But doesn't matter. But one instance must be clearly understood. I think we should do this and that. Yeah?
Mhm.
Right. Now, we will come to one point now. These senses are given to me by my maker. So I have the choice to use them in this way or another way in order to fulfill what? In order to do what? Yeah? Just love the flowers, example. Love the spring and die. Can't be. So while I'm loving, I have a very, very powerful sense which asks the question, why? While I am asking the question, how the things are happening, we have to be very careful at these matters. If we are not 100% into the subject, you don't understand. 100%. Otherwise, don't waste your time if you are not really fully following it. Because these things are simple, but they never occur to be directly related to our very primary stage of belief. Well, my claim is such that even the primary stage of belief, we are not aware. Very primary. Without this, how can you believe in God? It's a general assumption. Right. Now,
So you said, while I'm loving something, I have a powerful sense which asks the question, why?
why do I love it?
Yes.
So I have this sense. This is given to me. Why is it given to me? So our question is absolutely necessary to find out how the things are coming into existence, the sequence of the order. But I have another very powerful source of the sense, again, says why. Yeah, why? So you may say, why do I have the hands? I'm using them, okay. I'm using to handle the things. It is useful for me. What is the reason of having these useful hands? So the Creator willed it to be in this way. By using the hands, I understand and appreciate His choice, His will. He did it well. He did it within a perfect wisdom, so that I will understand he is a wise creator. I can understand. I conclude without hearing anything from the sources. He is a wise creator. He knows what he is doing. He does everything according to its perfect purpose. Go now. And how about you carry on this? How about my human senses? Through using my human senses, for example, do you feel pity if something happens? For example, a car runs over a cat or a squirrel. This is a sense given to you. Why? You want to help somebody. Why? You get angry at injustice. Why? You want everything to be tidy. Why? Why do you think these senses are given to you just to be tidy in the world? Okay. But what is the point in acknowledging that they are given to you by the creator of the universe? How can I connect my existence to his reality as the source of my existence? This is the place or stage where worship comes in. It means worship, we shouldn't understand worship only praying, fasting, yeah. Worship means connecting your senses to its source and using them in order to understand him, so that you will understand who your creator is, who your Lord is, and you have a relationship. You are my creator. I am your creature. I acknowledge it. I am honest to this reality. I don't say that I love beautiful flower. You made me love beauty. That is experience within yourself. You made me love beauty. It must be that you are the beauty lover. My Lord is the beauty lover. My Lord is the tidiness lover, cleanliness lover. My Lord is the purposefulness lover. My Lord is the knowing one, teaching, because you want to teach somebody if he doesn't know. You want to learn. He is the warner. He is the advisor, guide, etc., etc. So you know where your existence is situated. What is the position of your being in this world? Do you understand? Where my existence is located. Do you follow? So you know who you are. Okay, I think we came to a stage now. We can stop here and listen to.
No, I don't. I was just struggling with where is this conversation going? How is it tying into what we're trying to say?
Of course. Now, while we are establishing this relationship, there are two ways. One is jumping into the religious text and saying that since religion says so, for example, in the case of Muslims, since the Quran says so, in the case of Jewish people, since the Torah says so, I must do this. That is one way. And from this approach, what developed legislation, jurisprudential rulings. Read the text and get everything from the text and apply it in your life just because text says so. Now, what is the benefit from it? To me, nothing. To me, nothing. But it only, but these are dangerous things in the society, in the community, in the common sense, to say this. It benefits you nothing because you are just imitating a source because you thought that it was the word of God. But there is no organic relationship. Right? Organic means through your own existence, you apply your worshipful attitude. Now, how about the text now? You have to check the text. How am I going to check the text? By using your qualities. There is no other way. Otherwise, you go and read a book which says, I am a God-revealed book. I am a God-revealed book. And how can you challenge that? Is it really correct or not? If you are a Buddhist, Quran is meaningless. If you are a Muslim, their religious sources are meaningless. Why? We have to work together. So we have to have an approach to the source, whatever it is. The Quran, the Bible, the typical ones, of course, the more general ones. We have to question the source. You say this, and I have this capacity to question, to exercise in this world. Are you the one who is speaking in this text, the one who has created me? How can I understand this? How can I make sure that the text is the speech, the guidance of my Creator? Right? That is very important. My Creator. The guidance of my Creator. How can you check that the source is the guidance of your Creator, so that you will get guidance? Because you can, excuse me, you can have a general view, but in specific cases, you may need guidance, right? For example, you say, I'm going to study biology. And this human body seems to be a very intriguing being. It's not easy. Let me start from stage 1 to class 3, etc. You are carrying on now, and every day you are learning something. When you learn something, do you imitate the professor? Or do you learn from the professor and go and do the practice in the lab?
Yeah, we learn from the professor and do the practice in the lab.
And see the
Correlation
between them, and they match. And then what you say? Exactly. Right? That is how human beings learn. So we have to understand this, and accordingly we have to approach the text. Right? Now, let's read it together. The role of wisdom in legislative juridical matters. Now, What was the legislative juridical methods? First, we will negate them, and then, don't worry, at the end, we will combine them, but on a sound, reasonable base. And we will understand why we are not comfortable with this legislative juridical rules in our life. Because majority of the people believe in God. So they believe in religion, but when it comes to practice in their life, personal life, social life, they found it difficult to practice. Right? Why? Base is not satisfactory. One extreme says, you have to follow the source. You have to follow the source without questioning. You have to do it. We studied this because source says so. Right? But the others extreme says, no, I have to follow myself without looking for the guidance from my creator. And I can be independently choosing what to do according to my own feelings. I don't need any checkpoint. That's another extreme. How are we going to find the combination of it? That's what we are going to study.
The last scenario you mentioned requires no source, right? The last scenario you mentioned requires no source, right? Where you just say that the last example you gave out requires no source.
Source for what?
To verify.
Yeah. So I am created as I am, and I can practice as I feel.
Right.
That's what people do. Of course, I don't want to use any technical term, but it is just believing in God, and that's it. There is no need for the prophet, for the religion, for the book guidance from the creator. I can understand what is good for me by myself.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Is it possible? Don't you use your senses that we are learners,
Right.
and we have to learn how? Do you think for prayer, but let us, if somebody is impatient, anybody is impatient, or we have to pray and then you can carry on. Are you in a hurry? Only one person? Just can you be patient for 3-4 minutes? Yeah. Now, I have the capacity to ask the question how, right? And I can find the answer how the things are coming into existence in the universe. Yeah, be careful here. When I ask, for example, the tree grows in this way, and human beings develop in this way. Because I have the question to ask why. Why do the trees grow? The universe says, that's how I am. So people divide into two. One of them are atheists. They just say, because the universe is as it is, that's it. That's how it happens. That's why it happens. Can it be like this by itself? Can the universe be its own creator? No, it is like that. But the other alternative is, it is made in this way. And the maker says, I'm going to, maker explain to me why he has created the universe, because there is no answer to my why question within the universe. But when I ask the universe, it says, I can only explain within myself, and I have no answer to your why question, because only my maker's will, they chosen me in this way, had chosen me in this way.
Okay.
That's why I am. So this maker must answer my questions. Why?
Okay.
Right? So, but I have to go through how. So why questions must be answered by the maker, and the maker must give the explanation from beyond the limits of the universe. That's why revelation, speech of God is necessary. He must explain to me, right? That's why we can meet the two ends together here. So I have to look at the universe and find out what the qualities are there. And the second stage is I have to ask the question, why these qualities are given to me? That I ask the same question, the same kind of questions. Why do I, or have I been endowed with these senses that I am experiencing? In order to know who my creator, let me know. Speak to me, explain to me, give me examples, because I am a learner. Human beings learn. So we have to stop here, and inshallah we will go to this stages.